talking about headpins. Here's an assortment of headpins. Here you can see this is our flat end T pin. As in the name, the end there is flat, nice and shiny with sterling silver. This is a 24 gauge 1-inch headpin. They're also available in 1.5 and 2 inches long, depending on your jewelry needs. Here is a ball end headpin. So the lovely ball on the end of this pin is about 1 to 1.3 millimeters large. And then these are also available in 1.5 and 2 inch long headpins. You also have open eye headpins. So these are interesting. They have a little eye on the end that opens up with the twist of your pliers. Here you can hook that onto chain, other wire, another pin link. Also available in oxidized sterling silver. You can see the little hook there where the pin opens. Headpins are used in jewelry making for many different purposes. You use to make dangles, links, connectors, make your own jewelry pendants. And today we're going to make a little beaded dangle pendant. So I'm going to take the 1.5 inch 24 gauge millimeter T-pin and put a pearl, lovely this freshwater pearl, over that wire. Depending on the size of the beads that you're using and how long you want your pendant or link to be, your piece to be. There's another beautiful glass bead there. Top that off with one more lovely pearl. Now once I have these 3 beads on there, that leaves me with about 3/4 of an inch, and this will be used to make my loop and wrap. So we're going to wire wrap these beads onto this lovely head pin. So we're going to get our round nose pliers. Make some space here. The round nose pliers, very fine, used to make the loops. So here I'm going to hook onto my wire about 2 to 3 millimeters from the top of the last bead there, and just do a slight twist. And you can see that there it's just simply twisting that wire over a little bit. That's going to be where my hoop is going to start. Adjust my pliers again and bring that wire around with my finger. These wires are very easy to use. It's sterling silver. Bring that loop all the way around, tuck it underneath that loop, the hook of the pliers, and there you have a little loop. It's still open. So here you're going to get the bent chain nose pliers and grip the whole loop there. And my second set of bent chain nose pliers will assist me in wire wrapping. So I'm going to grip the end of that wire and just start twisting. You want this to be tight. You want your coil to touch each other. You don't want any gaps, and you want the beads to be nice and firm on the pin. So there's one loop. I'm going to do another loop. Grip the end of the wire again. So 2 to 3 loops should be sufficient here. Now I'm going to cut off the end of that tail because it's slightly too much and I don't want it to pop out. So always be careful when using the cutters. Those little pieces fly away. And then gently take my bent chain nose pliers and tuck in that little tail so it is not sticking out. And there you have a little dangle, pearls, and glass bead. This is suitable for earrings, necklaces, many jewelry making projects. And now we can see that again. This time we're going to use a 26 gauge ball end head pin. So the 26 gauge you'll find is it's much thinner, easier to work with in some ways, not always. Now I'm going to put the pearl on and twist the wire again as I did the first time. So there's just a little hook there. Readjust your pliers and then send the loop over. Tuck it completely around the hole very gently. Yeah, perfect. And then I'm going to grab the loop with my bent chain nose pliers again and simply start wire wrapping. Won't be as much resistance with the 26 gauge. It's much easier to twist. That being said, it's also easier to bend, so you might need to find yourself adjusting your loop because it might come off. You want to bend it a little. Yep, perfect. And now going to cut the flyaway tail when I'm finished wrapping it. Okay, still a little bit extra, so we're going to cut that off. And then we're going to tuck it in there. Be very careful when we're tucking with the pearl because we don't want to scratch that surface there. Gently. And then here we have a single pearl wire wrapped with a loop. And now I'll simply show you here how to turn this into a lovely earring. So here we have just a simple ball end fishhook, very easy to use. You just twist the end there and then you loop the end of your wire wrap through the ear wire around the bend and then close it up. And here you have beautiful, ready for your set of earrings. So that is wire wrapping with head pins.